let's talk about it. The laborer is always at the bitter end of the stick. And school didn't teach me to become a man who's into drop shipping. That is a lane that people could go into that is independent. You could be your own boss. You could make your own hours based on how you ship products. They don't tell you about, social media. There's no class in college to teach you how to gain a social media following. Everything's on YouTube. There's not even a class
in high school to teach you how to do your taxes.
Let's talk about it.
Or how to use the tax code to your benefit.
Fam, the only class that I remember that had any instance, only two, that I had any instance of teaching financial literacy is the stock class with Mr. Stanton. Nobody skipped that class because he was talking about investing in the stock market. The man had the highest credit score I've ever seen.
Shout out Mr. Stanton if you ever hear this, because you were
Home Depot stock. The man had mad Home Depot stock. Yo, the man was telling us how to get on, and that happened in the last years of school. Imagine if we would have got that.
And I'll tell you something
earlier.
Else. I'll tell you something
at an earlier age.
I was always
that's my speech, baby.
Advanced math class or honors math class.
Shout out public speaking, boy.
Those students who were in the advanced math classrooms,
write that shit down.
In the honors advanced math classrooms that were a year ahead or were getting AP for their college, they were not required to take that course. They didn't have to take that. They had to go on to take calculus or trig or whatever like that, which is big math concepts that's complicated as a motherfucker. That's why I was like, fuck that, I'm not doing that shit. And at every instance that I said I wanted to go to a different level, I wanted to go to this class, they were stopping me from going to that class.
Really?
Because they were like, you're on track to go to wherever you're going to go and do whatever you're going to do.
Really?
You should stick to this schedule that we got laid out for you.
Really?
So if it wasn't for me fighting to get into that class, which they were seeing as a lower level class, they were pretty much advertising
teaching finance,
as like a bullshit class.
Teaching financial literacy,
shit that actually matters. Shit that actually matters. They're trying to avoid people from learning.
Well, that is what my speech is about happening on Monday. People, if you're from, nigga, I'm writing everything down in my memory, and we got to talk from memory. So it's crazy how that relates to podding and schoolwork at the same time, but we got to talk about it. They didn't teach you how to get on with social media. There's nothing on file to teach you, this is how you make a YouTube channel. This is what you do. This is the formula. There's no formula. It's still being made. You feel me? It's still being made. Niggas that's have been getting far and doing shit to alter how we come up in the business or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How anybody comes up in this, it's being changed every day. You don't understand? So that's the hard part about it. And there's no classes for the creator. There's no classes. I mean, YouTube, shout out YouTube, really, for real. Shout out YouTube, because YouTube could teach you anything that you want to know.
Yeah, if you're looking for the right shit.
It taught me everything I want to know.
I'll give you a side story from my family.
Tell you that right now. We totally independent.
When my grandpa first came to this country,
In-house.
My mom got him a laptop to kind of keep him busy. You know what I mean? He was helping raise me. This motherfucker, what he would do is he would go on YouTube. He would watch his news. He would do whatever. But what he really liked to do was learn how to cook. On YouTube, they got fucking videos to make anything. You can learn how to make anything.
Yep.
And really, in the very late in his life, because my grandpa never really used to cook. Very late on his life, from YouTube, he learned how to cook.
Shout out Solis.
Shout out Solis. Even though he'll probably never listen to this, but it is what it is. I just want to say YouTube is a tool, much like AI, as we discussed, is a tool that you can use to learn more and grow.